Wait a second. Russia and East India Company are preparing to cut France down to size. Also, before we start, you can go ahead and enjoy subscribing this channel to get notified of all of the future content. MP, SP, Victoria Free, whatever you like to see. Welcome back to our second France campaign Victoria Free video. As remember, in the first episode, we achieved 280 million of GDP, which made us #1 in the world, keeping using our standard of living, literacy, population, conquering a lot of Africa. And the goal for today, well, we have two goals. Keep expanding on colonial regions to start creating the French colonial empire and maybe do even more. And even more importantly, achieve 1 billion of income in order to get billionaire achievement. Well, I left the game with a big queue of 38 buildings, which is mainly chemical plants, tools, wheat farms, everything that we need. Let's see how it's gonna change our balance. Yeah, I know why I'm building wheat farms, because I'm actually lacking this a lot. Oh, I need coal as well a lot, and I'm building 23 coal mines right now. Okay, there's no need for more. Construction sector is so huge. I'm having 500 of construction weekly, which is costing us 350,000 pounds weekly, but you know, I have 1 million of budget. Actually, I could embrace some more taxes. I only have 2 of them embraced right now, purely getting the luxury furniture tax, which is 100 of cost of the authority, 45,000 of additional budget. We also have flow market access across plenty of provinces. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the buildings, I'll go for developments, and I'm gonna build railways wherever that's needed. Like over here twice, probably even thrice. Here, yes. This is decreasing our production in these provinces. So purely getting some of the railways over there should fix majority of our issues, just to make sure. I'm gonna build tons of it. It costs me like less than 1k weekly, so we can definitely afford it, and it's gonna also increase the income at the same time. To show you how much industrialized this France is, look at our production of coal. 5.3k. Second nation in the world, Great Britain, has 2.8k. Almost twice lower than us. We are getting into the railways being finished, so right now we have 17 provinces with low access. Let's see how it's gonna change when I finish all of these railways. Such an easy change. Right now 8 provinces have low access, which already increased our national revenue to 1.1 million. And of course I'm gonna go invest further to some missing provinces. Yes, that's still, especially those here in the mainland, that are still missing the market access. Should be also incorporating all of the states. Yes, please incorporate. We have enough bureaucracy to do that. Let me also make some adjustments to the production methods. Like, for example, we are automating here the paper mills. Not yet worth it. Steel mills are already automated. Could be more, but that would lose us money. So you can take a look that here I have this change, like how it's gonna change my pretty much efficiency of this building. For example, if I stop the water tube boiler, I did the hand assembly, I would earn money. And this is because I'm probably lacking tools and coal, so I need to increase the production of both. And saying that if Uber Center I get the gas street lights, it's gonna increase my production of services and the cost of coal. And I'm lacking services a lot in my country. Just take a look, I'm lacking 4,000 of it. While for coal I'm lacking 600. So actually gonna also make problems with coal, but it's gonna be fine. So let me actually try it. I want to see the difference. So I want to change the urban center to have gas street lights? It shouldn't be the street lights. Doesn't matter. Do this. That increased my GDP by 10 million, but it's gonna immediately drop because right now, yes, see, I have positive on services, I have positive on the wood, but we're gonna have huge problem on coal. Can I import it? Yes, let's import from wherever we can, and then on top of that, I'm also gonna increase the production of coal that we are having. And at last, we are the first great power. Just take a look. The biggest prestige just above Great Britain. On GDP we have like no one is better on quality of life. Among the biggest countries we are the first, and population we have still way to go, but number 4 is still great. We had 45,000 of positive balance. I'm actually gonna also invest in the construction sector. Each one of them cost me around 4,500. I just built a couple of them. In society, I can get the steel frame buildings. That will increase the construction sector max level, infrastructure from pop, and maximum infrastructure from population. Sounds like stonks. I really like to watch these numbers because we have 6.25 production from coal mines, right? We are finishing up a lot of coal mines. Let's see how it's gonna increase to decrease their total price, which is like now on the level of 32.9, which is not that much. 6.34, grow my coal, yes, 6.6, grow, we need more coal, 6.8, and we are almost at the perfect balance. Remember, we are at minus 2000, we took something from the trade routes and filled the rest with our actual domestic production. Also, construction sector is finishing, so this is increasing 570. This is decreasing because we are gonna spend more money on the production. Because of coal, I'm missing a lot of steel and iron. So it's time to fill some steel and iron in our provinces. You remember that for construction, I'm working for the steel frame buildings. I'll need far more tools, glass, steel, and explosives. So I'm gonna start getting ready for that and start producing far more of all of these goods. I also start establishing colonies in Tuat and Akagar in order to start connecting our lands. And we should also start thinking about simply conquering more states here. So if I go for conquer state, outer houseland, let's go for this. Potentially Italy could join, but I defeated Italy already once. Working on a actual, casus belli on Dahomey. Sokoto will be helping them, but Sokoto seems to be stronger than the previous episode because this time they brought over 100 of troops. It should be a little bit harder, but I still believe my army quality should be far superior. There goes the first battle. Even though I have 15 versus 30 here, look, 61 offense, 15 defense. I don't think they have any chance of winning that, even though there's far more of their troops. They're just gonna get absolutely demolished here, and this whole war should be pretty easy. There goes the steel frame buildings that I mentioned to you, and if I wanted to switch here, I'm really not ready for that yet. I don't have explosives, I don't have steel, I don't have glass, I don't have tools, I don't have any of this. I need to build more. It's time, guys, to start building the power plants. Because if you go to the buildings and I go to the rural and we take a look at the logging camps, I could start using electric sawmills. That's far more production, but the issue is we need electricity. That's why I'm gonna start building it. To what actually decided to rebel against us? I just colonized this little part of them, but now I believe if I win this independence war, I'm gonna take whole Tuat for myself, which is actually extremely worth it. Mutual funds unlocked, that's more for minting, so just getting the gold mine. Lower interest rate, well, that's not a danger for us, but more like publicly traded for everything. Let's take a look how it works. If I go to any building, I go here, it's privately owned right now. If I go publicly traded, theoretically it's gonna increase, so let's see. We have 305 million GDP. With this, anything changed? Not sure really how it works. We can't change it here. How about this? Not enough qualifications. So if you just open any of this, cash reserves are dropping, and we don't have employment because we don't have capitalists. Does it work like that? I think it might be the case. We don't have really capitalists, so let's maybe not change it much more. Let's just change it back here, because maybe just test out something smaller, right? Because we have everything is huge. How about we test it in something cooler? So for example, rice farms. Rice is 4.1 productivity, very low. What if I change it to this? Let's see, capitalists. There we go. This is your one-time chance. Oh yeah, you see again, electricity. We need more electricity. What about changing this as well? And what about changing this as well? And what about changing this as well? Yeah, it's dropping. How does it work? We lack capitalists. We need to produce more capitalists. Identification documents, that's higher taxation capacity. Tax meta, you're playing France after all. I also just established colonies in Congo. Why don't I go lower and declare interest here? So I'm gonna also establish colonies here. We need to connect all of the French colonies now. Yes, with Tuat taken it's more beautiful. Yeah, now this is also colored. We need more of Africa. Our first power plants just got finished and they are extremely useless because simply nothing is using electricity. Yeah, so its price is extremely low, just 7.5. Like you see, there's no buy offers. That's why I'm gonna go to buildings. I will go to, now that's the question, go to lodging camps. I mean, if I use it for all of the lodging camps, I'm just gonna go bankrupt. That's why we need just to choose some of them. Let's go with these guys first. Right, we have enough of electricity to change it to province, but nothing more, because if you go back to our electricity production, you'll see that now some of the buy orders will come, not much of them, so I'm gonna slowly increase the need for electricity. So I'm gonna move our freaking economy towards that. And instead of 300,000 of positive balance, I'm gonna have millions. No, I'm not gonna have, because as I have such a good balance, it's time for more construction sector. Oh yeah, for electricity we'll also need far more engines, and we can't really import it. So it's time for more of the motor industry. And look, it's pretty much only me and Prussia in the whole world producing electricity now. This is gonna be the last change, and now almost, yeah, sorry, there's far more. But we're slowly going forward with more and more of logging camps actually moving to the electricity usage. So if I change this right now, you will see that I'm producing 99.5 of electricity and I'm using 145. It's right now increased a lot because of this one manufactory. And don't worry, we are gonna just, yes, this, you know, it's just the balance. I have enough of plants to support. I just need to slowly increase the demand for the electricity. We already have 1.5 million of national revenue. It means that we increased that by 50% in just this couple of years that we are playing today. That's why I keep increasing our construction sector. So it is over 1,000 right now. I'm losing money. Don't worry, not. We're gonna slowly come back. We have so much reserves. How much reserves do we have right now? Just 44 million, you know. I can just go forever with this balance. Okay, guys, I think that's gonna be the first time I'm gonna do a naval invasion. So you have a navy here in the military tab. I can do naval invasion, raid convoys, patrol coast, escort convoys. So why don't I go for naval invasion? Okay, we need to wait for the war against Congo to start to invade here, because we do not border Congo, it's just United States and Portugal, and so both blue. So we have to actually invade them navally. So let's try now that the war started. Naval invasion, Congo. And too bad it's not saying how many troops these guys have. Let's try Matthew Roche. And now where do I see that the naval invasion is happening? It's happening, I'm sure about it, but... oh, there it goes, 40 days. Cool. Okay, the naval invasion just happened. Okay, I'm just landed here with 24 units and okay, fighting against Congo, so yeah, what can you expect? I have a slight of a problem in some of my states. You can see the market access is low in very big amount of the provinces, and I can't really increase that even if I use railways or anything. Look, in Rome I'm double over the limit, and I just can't increase it because it's capped by the amount of the pops. I'm just overusing my population right now to expand. So why don't we expand France? Let's go to diplomatic actions, conquered state, and see if I declare on Spain. That's gonna be huge YOLO, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see, because it's really important if someone is gonna join on their side, because if they do, I'm just gonna back down. If they do not, I'm gonna attack. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Austria is right now backing them down as well. If Austria joins, I should still win. I'm just not so sure about, you know, their army quality versus ours, because the quantity, they have huge. The quality, that's the question. Let's see, if nobody joins, I'm gonna try contending this war. If anyone else joins, let's maybe add another war goal, conquer a state, because we want to conquer more than just Catalonia. So let's go and take Navarra and Catalonia. I mean, for great borders, I should also add Aragon. This trade should be fine. Now, I have still a lot of money. Let's start mobilizing our stacks. So let's start mobilizing them to add them to this front line. Stack number 1, stack number 2. Am I paying for my army correctly? I am. For now, I think that's gonna be it, unless someone else joins. We need to be very cautious right now, because if anyone else joins, we are screwed. There goes the war. Let's see. Before I mobilize more of the stacks, I want to actually see how the first battles will go, because I don't want to lose too many troops on actual attrition. Minus 230,000. This is fine.
That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
This is fine, guys. Let's take a look. We have a first Why am I fighting 10 against 30? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, we're getting screwed a lot. Okay, another battle. 47 against 30 this time. And I think it's them attacking me. I have 86 defense versus 37 of their offense. I think they should have no chance of winning that. Or am I mistaken? Yeah, I think we are winning that easily. As I'm winning here, I'm gonna go and mobilize another stack to also push this front line. I think the problem is our border. I'm attacking through the mountains. I think that's why we have far less attackers than they have defenders, and that's why we are losing this. Cool thing is that they spent on this war more than us already. 1.2 million versus us spending only 500,000. And honestly, I'm just gonna probably pause some of our buildings to just spend less money on them, so this way our economy will be still cool. Let's see, because this one might be a decisive battle, because if I go for Navarra, this is gonna be it. I have 61 offense, they have 49 defense. This leader has morale damage protection, casualties taken, and I have minus 50% provinces captured. That is unfortunate, and it also looks like we are actually losing that. Even though our better offense were over the defense. Oh yeah, we are losing that hard. Okay, now they attacked us. It's like they attacking us in Languedoc, me attacking them in Navarra. Just yeah. I'm winning easy in defense, they're winning easy defense, so nobody can push each other, just the Pyrenees in a nutshell. Good thing is that this war costs them far more, and remember, my economy is far better. I just unlocked an improvement for coal mines. No, not nitroglycerin, it was here. Steam donkey, okay, take it. Rail transportation, no, I can't afford it. Let's see if it's gonna help. Oh yes, this might be the battle. Catalonia, look. We are actually in that. I don't understand. I have more troops than them, and I have less offense than they have defense, and I'm still winning that actually easily. This guy has what? This guy has morale damage, while this guy has army defense, and we are about to capture our first state in this war. I think that's the main war goal of this war, so that's actually should help us with the war score. Yeah, guys, I think we're coming to the moment where the defense on the Pyrenees is broken, and we are winning all of the battles right now, so this war should be fairly easy for us, and I really want to take all of these states. We need more pops to build the buildings on. Look, Austria already accept our PC to take all 3 states. We just need to convince Spain right now, but it's... Oh! Austria just left the war! Austria's really carrying Spain hard here, so I believe that without Austria, they are right now screwed. Capitulation of Spain, at last. Look at these French borders now. We've got ourselves like probably at least 1 million people, which we have to incorporate right now into our country. A stable supply of power. Unlimited power. I see what you did there. Wait a second. Russia and East India Company are preparing to cut France down to size and have a front line in India with 200 units from them. So what if I go and try mobilizing, I don't know, 70 units, not even to push, just to defend. Okay, so what if I also add a war goal on my side? Because if I win, maybe liberate country. Why there is no Poland? I wanted to liberate Poland, but it seems like no, it's not gonna work. What's gonna happen? Kazan? Let's do Kazan. Yeah, East India Company is putting 450 units here. I don't think my 70 will be enough, but maybe I'm gonna be surprised by how bad their army quality is. 47, 47, 60, 48. I should crush them in theory. Yeah, let's try mobilizing another boys and also sending him to defend. War with Russia has broken out. Let's see what's gonna happen here, because I believe that's the only front line you have. They would have to land navally on me otherwise. Let's just see how it goes in India. Preparing for the first battle here. 72 versus 500. I mean, seems impossible. But let's 31 versus 15. Oh yeah, that might be a problem, guys. Because they're winning that easily. They're winning that more than easily. And why am I losing so much of this? Yeah, why don't I go also and build some expand government administration to fix this. Now, okay, I got pushed in India, they are occupying it, but what next, guys? Are you applying to the south? Oh! What's this? They actually tried to land in Normandy. I did not even notice that, and we won it easily. They're trying to land again. Let's see the cost of this war so far. 4.4 million on their side, only 680,000 our side. 106,000 died on their side, only 12,000 on our side. You know, if they are so bad, why don't I try landing on their lands? So I'm gonna go to military, navy, naval invasion on Latvia. Matthew Roche. Let's see how it works. Did they expect that? I'm landing 45 units against them 31. Did they pay money for my army? Yes, I did. Okay, I got afraid for a second that I did not because my morale is actually lower than theirs. This is how you do the naval landing, Mr. Russia. Plus 20 economic scale building level cap. That should be helpful, I guess. Even more helpful should be to land in the Russian. Yes. Yes. Oh no! 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 No, I have so low offense. Insufficient naval invasion support. That's unfortunate. We failed after all. I came to the point where I can't build logic camps anymore. I have 304 of them and it's still not enough, mainly for our construction sector. I think it's time to reduce our construction sector because my economy just cannot... I don't have enough men to build more. And if I wanted to import something from the goods that I'm missing, I can't, because nobody is producing enough to just import it to me. You know what? It just means one thing. I have to keep expanding. Just for now, I need to get rid of this war. Like, doesn't it cost it a little bit too much, Russia? Yeah, and I'm thinking, how the hell I'm missing coal and producing so much of it? And then you see, trade routes 4,000. Even though I have the protectionist trading policy, people just buy it from me anyway. Finally, I think Russia is soon to IP this war because they keep taking loans because of it. They already spent 14.7 million on this. Well, 9.5 from Russia, the rest is from like East India Company, etc. Oh no, and even more from Russia, conscript wages as well. By the way, guys, we already have higher population than Russia, 4 million. Not even close to India or Qing, but you know, would have expected that. By the way, we have a peace acceptance. What if I propose a white peace? And you just wasted so much money on this war, Russia, like, really. I wanted to conquer Tamagram, but Sokoto is gonna help him, which is actually, I think, good news, because I'll go and add more war goals, which is gonna be conquer state. And let's go ahead for Hausla land, and let's go ahead for all the other states from Sokoto. He wants to help them. Come at me, bro. Oh, you're gonna have the Basque succession in Europe. I mean, sure, come and try me. But I don't think you're gonna succeed. Look, they got independence. Right now we have diplomatic place. I'm gonna go and recruit some small stack. 20? 20 should be enough to just go and take them down. And we are even first, the GDP per capita. I mean, a 60 million population country. There's Belgium, Krakow, Grand Duchy of Finland, Bhopal, Makram. Great Britain is number 7. Norway, Mecklenburg, Lippe on this list. I'm so sorry, Mr. Sokoto, but yes, this is right now French. We just increased our population to 66.4 million. Coal produce in the world, 21,000 us, roughly 12k from the rest of the world. So I can't even import it from anywhere. And what is worse, I can't... Okay, I can slowly start producing that in some of the provinces. I'm doing plus 30 in this province. But I'm simply lacking peasants to take care of that. I'm just also making sure all of my buildings are set up the way that they are as productive as possible. So gonna make sure, I need to focus on coal. Coal is actually the most important. I can even lose money, but coal must flow. Coal is the most important resource that we're having now. Okay, boys, I think with 500 million of GDP and all of this trains in our pockets, this is the perfect moment to make a pause and leave the other 500 million. We need to expand far more because we have not enough hands to work. We need to expand more into Africa and Europe, and that's what I'm gonna do in another video. Of course, if you'd like to watch it, because if you do, remember to leave a like on this video, because if you hit 1000 likes, episode 3 is coming. For today, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy Victoria free content, and maybe you for as well, subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna see you very soon.